Hello everyone and welcome back to the DMO update video. Today we have a big update. We have a new Coliseum rework is finally here. We have a new dungeon, we have a new Digimon line and a new Triple S Plus evolution and a whole bunch of events. So let's start with the new Digimons. We have Impmon Beelzemon line. So it's Impmon that can digivolve to Beelzemon and then eventually Beelzemon, and can digicross with Mervamon for the Xros-Up Mervamon, the newest Digimon, the newest Triple S Plus Digimon in the game. So starting off with Impmon and the egg and the evolutions up until the normal Beelzemon is free. I think you need like 3 or 1 code crown, I don't remember, to unlock this guy, and the egg is from the cash shop. And there's also a pack that costs 79 crown, which gives you a level 5 one, which I just bought. So yeah, we have this new Digimon and he's not very strong. So Beelzemon, which is literally just Beelzemon but with different clothes, like you literally can see he's wearing the same jacket, even like the red armband, the long arm, the yellow hair color, the middle eyes, basically just Beelzemon. Then he evolves to the real Beelzemon, the Cross-Wars version of Beelzemon. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. It's basically, on the right we have Daniel and then on the left the cooler Daniel. Yeah, I like Digimon Cross-Wars, so I also like this guy. I think it was cool. The problem is that he's an S plus rank. He's very weak and he's mega, so yeah. I can use Extreme Evolution, but not that's gonna help him or anything. He's just there for Xros-Up Mervamon to exist in the game, and for Xros-Up Mervamon she is a data summon Digimon. Yeah, as you can see she has her own banner and similar to all other data summon Digimons. Works the exact same way, acquiring 2 data summon legend. Now in terms of her stats, her first skill have 5 seconds cooldown, 5.5 seconds cooldown, 10 seconds cooldown F2, and on F3 50 seconds cooldown. Now ignore the damage here, it's because she's double stats, so this is the normal numbers on her skill damage. And as her stats, she have actually somewhat of a high stats. The HP is basically the, I think, similar if not the same as Darkness Bagramon, and the attack is also pretty high. I believe her attack speed is the same as Bagramon if I'm not mistaken, so she's looking to be slightly stronger than Bagramon if she have SB on everything, I think. But I think that because we're getting a free Darkness Bagramon anyway, she's not really worth getting unless you like her, of course. So yeah, just a normal Triple S Plus Digimon, nothing too crazy. So next we move on to the Coliseum rework. So we already known about it for a while now, and I had a few heads up about it. I even made a video about spending your coins. Somehow people still missed it, and yeah, if you have coins for the old Coliseum, you can no longer spend it because we have a whole bunch of new stuff. So yeah, it's actually looking pretty good. Before we do anything, we're actually gonna go ahead and do it. It's now a solo dungeon, and you get 1 ticket per week in your mail, similar to Royal Base Hard and other stuff. Pretty cool. And I believe in NADMO as well, some tickets were given away, additional colo tickets in like the attendance event, so you technically can get more than the 1 ticket per week. But let's not beat around the bush, let's go and do it. Now there is normal and there is hard mode, and hard mode is incredibly hard, like 17,000 hit or something. Like you have a U rank and you might die type of hard. So it's we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do normal mode, and for this I'm actually gonna use normal Alpha Morioken because I want to see how hard it is. So I'm gonna use a weaker Digimon just to test things out. So normal mode is gonna be somewhat easy except the last stage. So how that works is now a solo dungeon. You can no longer do it with a party, and you have 10 stages. Each stage is harder than the previous one, and each stage will give you 1 arena coin normal. So starting off with Quagamon. This is my stats in case you wanna see. No buffs, no nothing. So Quagamon is level 70, and the moment I defeated it, I got 1 Coliseum. Second stage gives another one, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna keep doing it until we reach stage 10, and then we have the secret stage, which have the somewhat of a hard boss, but we are gonna see if it's like actually hard or is it doable, so we'll see. Okay, so it's starting to get hard so far. Like I'm taking some damage here. So I'm blocking. Unfortunately, I don't have my evasion clone, so that would help. We are taking upwards of 6k, so I think we might be a bit in danger. Yeah, I can see that guy using skill that deals 6k damage, and his normal attacks still do somewhat of a noticeable damage. Of course, you probably need your evasion to be cloned. Like we have level advantage, so evasion clone will help. And we made it to the final boss, so we get 24, and then some from the final boss, or I think the secret boss, whatever it's called. And it seems to be doing a lot of damage, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm probably gonna digivolve to Alpha Morioken Awaken. Yeah, because I don't wanna die there, so If I had my evasion cloned, I don't think it would have been that much of a problem. But let's see how it is with the triple S plus Digimon. I only have 64 HP, so even with that, I don't have that high of an HP. Alright, so it's not that hard, so it's definitely doable with like 60 HP, and we got 32 if you're able to beat the final boss, which is a decently high difficulty spike. So without it, yeah, it's not insanely hard. Now of course I did struggle a little bit versus Calmira because I didn't have my evasion clone. Once again, I'm gonna have to remind you to clone your evasion. If your evasion is cloned, you will take way less damage, so it's definitely doable. Of course I was using normal Alpha Morioken. Of course now you would have Susanomon Awaken or Darkness Bagramon, so they can tank a bit more. So we got 32 arena coins, and if we look at the rewards, it's actually pretty good. You only need 20 for Joker Ship or Digicross Ship. Skill Memory random ones, it costs 100, so it takes you a while to get, but you can still get it. But the important stuff in here, in my opinion, is the avatars. We have Yellow Soccer, only costs 50, and again, you can, if you get 32 per weeks, basically 2 weeks and you already have enough for that. But you also get other cool avatars like the blue one, which gives you 7% attack speed and 10% hit rate, which is very important. Or you can go for the black uniform, which gives you 300 hit rate and 7% critical hit. So I think these two should be the best ones. Yeah, I think this is what I will be getting next week. So now you get 32 per week, so that's 128 coins per month. After 4 weeks, you get 128 coins, which is more than enough to get your uniform and to get both the Joker Ship and Digicross. You basically need 40 for both the Joker Ship and the Cross Ship, and another 50, so you need 90. And you get 128, so it's not too bad. Even if you get only to 28, it's still more than enough to get all of it, and you will leave some additional ones, but not that much, so you can save and eventually get other stuff like maybe backup discs or something. So you have also other stuff in here, but it's not as crazy as the Colo Shop, minus the avatars and the Cross Ship that didn't exist in the Colo Shop. And for hard mode, you can reconvert your normal mode coins to hard coin. You need 2 coins for 1 hard coin, so if you can't do hard mode, you can still get some of the rewards here. And the rewards here are pretty good, but it's way too expensive. Like this, basically 1,000 and you get like 100 per month, so like a bit over 7 months or something. Now again, this is assuming you don't waste a single one, which if you obviously need stuff like the Joker Ship and stuff, then you would need to save more than that for the magnetic wings, which this is actually, I think, even better than the ones we get from the data summons, because yeah, it gives you skill damage instead of XP, which is better, and attack instead of HP, which I think is better also. So this is probably the best magnetic wings in the game. But yeah, it also comes with the Shining Arena ring, and this ring is unique because this ring includes critical damage and hit rate as options. 5 stats ring, it's 5 stats rings that includes hit rate and critical damage as options, so it is basically by default the best ring in the game. And I think the values are also slightly higher than the normal ring, so it's basically like the 0 unit ring as a 0 unit ring. So this is the best ring in the game. Again, incredibly expensive if you can't do hard mode, and from what I understand, most people can't. You can also get the orange OT Digivice, and Options Stone is there, and unfortunately it's a bit expensive, like costs 2 coins, so basically 4 normal coins for a single 1 Options Stone. But of course that turned out to be not that bad, because Renewal is getting removed, and because of Renewal is getting removed, it's getting replaced by Options Stone in the Holy Beast dungeons, which means once again Options Stone is gonna be farmable in the Holy Beast dungeons, and you will be able to convert your already existing Renewal to Options Stone. So the Options Stone nerf didn't turn out to be that bad. So overall, I think this Coliseum is overall an improvement, I think, at least in terms of grindiness. So I don't know, like you kind of lose a lot of rewards. Some items are missing here, some item prices are a bit crazy, like what the heck is this, why 50 for 1 mode select? I still can't get over it. Yeah, so it's missing a few items, but it also includes some more items. Overall for me, I think it's a plus, because Coliseum was kind of boring. I hated doing it every single day, so for me that is an improvement. Next we have the new dungeon, that's Center Headquarters Basement Storage. That's the name of all time. So this dungeon is a Terra dungeon. So how does that dungeon work is you have stages similar to Coliseum, except you are not guaranteed to go to the next stage. So when you enter, you will have some bosses, enemies or whatever, and when you defeat them, there is a 30% chance to spawn the next stage, but there's also a percentage chance to spawn Roachmon instead, and when it spawns Roachmon, the dungeon ends. It can't give you Terra clearing the dungeon, aka if it spawns Roachmon will give you a guaranteed 1 Tera, and each stage will give you a certain amount of money. So basically, if you get extremely unlucky after the first stage, you get 400 mega, and then you spawn the Roachmon and give you another 500 mega. You are guaranteed basically almost 2 Tera bare minimum, but you can get more or less. You even have a very small percentage to have spawn Prince Mamimon, which can drop 100 Tera, so you get lucky. It's 1% chance. But the way you obtain the tickets is have a drop rate from certain areas. Fangalongmon hard mode, the Reaper area, Shadow Labyrinth hard mode, all can have a chance to drop the key, and from what I understand, the drop chance is not good, so yeah. Also available in the cash shop, but the price is absolutely terrible in my opinion, considering the amount of Tera that you can get. So yeah, it's like 55 crown for 4 keys, which is terrible, and 79 for 6 key. So you're probably not gonna make your crown worth of Tera from doing this dungeon, so I don't think it's worth doing. Now, as I said in the previous video when I covered in KDMO, the prices in KDMO is different than here in NADMO. So in KDMO it might be worth it because items are generally cheaper in there, but here, because items are more expensive, I don't think this dungeon is worth it at all. At least in terms of buying it with crown, I will obviously recommend spending your crown somewhere else instead of this dungeon. Also worth mentioning in the Coliseum, in case you didn't know, we have the random triple S plus box costing 1000 arena hard for a random triple S plus box, and it can give you one of these Digimons. Unfortunately, it does include Darkness Bagramon and Susanomon Awakened, so these are the two Digimons that were given away for free, so most people will have them. So unfortunately, there is a chance to get a duplicate Digimon. Obviously, it includes good stuff like Omegamon X, and even the new Xros-Up Mervamon. You can also get her from that box if you're lucky, but you know, it's luck based. You have a chance to get a duplicate, you have a chance to get something new. I don't think that box is gonna be worth it, honestly. And we also have a triple S rank box, which includes some of the triple S rank Digimons. It does include Alpha Moon Ryoken Beta, which is honestly just laughable at this point. Why do they keep including it in these boxes? Like, you know, he's obtained for free, you know, he's not something that you would want for 2000 arena coin. Like, come on, is this even a joke? So yeah, this box is probably not probably, it's 100% not worth getting. So next we have some events related to Xros-Up Mervamon. The first one is a double stats event. So during the event period from now the 25th of June until the 9th of July, it's just gonna be double stats. Also, there is a quest from Beelzemon that will give you an item to summon Mervamon in the center, in the summon square, and after you complete it, you get the box. So I think we know how it works by now. You go defeat her and you get the box, which can give you one of these random items. And finally, we have the title event for her, but this time it ends on the 23rd of July. And if you unlock Xros-Up Mervamon during the event period, you will get her title, which gives you 10% steel damage and 500 HP. So yeah, it's not very good, but it's there for bragging rights, I guess. Next, we move on to the daily quest, and this first quest, Find Hiding Digimon 1. This event ends on the 9th of July, so we don't have that long, and this one will ask you to defeat one Loopmon, and I think I could be wrong, but Loopmon is like in a random location, so you kinda have to go and search for him. So we found, okay, no, there it is. Okay, I don't know if it's that hard or am I just lucky. This is the first quest. So yeah, this one gives 1 Trace of Light and 20 EP. The next one, need to find Teriamon, which I already did find, but I didn't have the quest like an idiot. So okay, found, literally died. I wasn't recording, but there was another one. So it doesn't seem to be that hard. Now, where the heck is Teriamon? Oh, there it is. So actually easy. Yeah, there is another one. Never mind. I thought it was hard, but you have to defeat the two quote-unquote hiding, because they're not very good at that. Next, we have a never-ending card game. We have a card game quest, and this one's actually pretty good. The reward is man, I can't see. Is this 20 or is this 30? I think this is 30 EP. And the card game event item, and to complete it you need to defeat Orochimon in Yokohama Village. So yeah, Orochimon is the raid boss that will spawn in Yokohama Village. You have to defeat it and you will get the item for the card game. There we go, it will spawn and then you can hit it once, and after you complete the quest you can now play the card game, and all the rewards are actually pretty good. The EP event this time is only for 2 weeks, and this is on the 9th of July, because it doesn't include seals but includes option chain stone, so you need 7 days to complete it to get one. So I think you will be able to get like 10 option stone, which that's cool. Also, I discovered where to use this. It says Antiramon Full Moon. That is not a thing, it's from Datamon. So if you like bought the bags and don't know where to spend it on, it's from Datamon. And this one is also from here. For some reason they did that Digivice to data and then added the data to Digivice material, which is very scuffed. Like, what the heck is this? but I guess there is that if you don't know where to spend your things that you get from the cash shop. And with that, thank you very much for watching. Now let me know down in the comments what you think about the new colo. I know that some rewards are slightly worse, but for me it's a big W because I hated doing it every day, and now we get cruise ship and cool avatars like the attack speed one. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.